Happy New Year! Well, like everybody always says whenever it's always a new year. Oh yeah, this year was like pretty good or fun or this and that. And it's like, yeah, it's true. I kind of don't really have anything too different to say than everyone else. For me personally, it was pretty big. For the world, it was definitely something big. We had quite a bit of crazy things happen. We had that whole spy balloon thing going on in February. We had some banks collapsing. We had COVID actually ending. We had the coronation of King Charles. We had some pretty like historic events. The whole Titan submarine thing, I remember that. The Wagner mercenaries fighting the Russian military. The writers' strike. The fires in Hawaii. Auto workers strike. Stuff happening in the Middle East. I mean, stuff's always happening, but yeah, we had a lot of events in the world that were pretty, I guess, negative, you know. But I mean, there's always negative stuff every year. We gotta just look past it. Look on the good stuff, which means we get to do like a little recap, if I can remember. Originally, I had plans of debuting like around May, but that kind of changed, and that didn't happen until June. But I did, and look at where we are now. I have so much stuff planned for the channel, not just for me, but for some other stuff pertaining to RDTV in general. Yeah, I know everybody always has their resolutions and this and that. It's like, oh guys, we have a lot of stuff planned. I can do it now. Because a lot of the stuff that I've been wanting to do has been it had to do with like VTubing, and I wasn't a VTuber then. Well, I started halfway through the year and I didn't really have time to organize a lot. Now we can do that. So good. Some other stuff that happened though for me personally, like I finally met Trench. Trench came to visit me back in, was it February or March? It was March. It was like still really cold. Yeah, he came to visit. He came for like about three or 4 days. It was 3 days. We went to the museums in Balboa Park, and we went to the zoo, and we went to the Midway, and we went to the Maritime Museum, and it was really fun. Well, June, obviously, we had our big, I don't like to call it debut, I like to call it a premiere instead. He was overused. I premiered in June. That was a big thing for me, because I've been wanting to do this for so long, like I've said before. So it made me really happy, and look where we are now. We have a lot of streams we've done, surprisingly. Not that much scuff, really. I hope I could keep doing that and probably upgrade some stuff here and there. Maybe finally do a collab. Let's see what other stuff. Not relating to me though, but relating to other VTubers. We had some new HoloLive gens debut for sure, and personally I'm a HoloLive fan. Anyways, but we had Holo Advent like premiere debut, and we had the Buppies, and the Buppies make me really happy. They're so positive all the time, and it's awesome. We had a new male HoloStars gen debut that kind of sort of went under my radar, and they're like, oh yeah, they're debuting in like 2 days. I was like, more competition. All right, bring it on. Had some other cool stuff too with the VTuber Awards hosted by Philian. I watched that. That was so cool. A lot of deserving awards went to some pretty cool people. Also relating to the VTuber community in general, we did have quite a few people graduate from some major branches here and there, which is always sad. It's always sad to see, you know, graduations. For them, it's your cutting activities, and sometimes it just stop. Other times, they might come back different way, but they'll come back. And we did see that a few times. Not gonna say who specifically, but you know, if you know, you know. It happens. So we've also seen quite a bit of exposure relating to the not so bright side of VTubing. We've had a few what we call black companies kind of get exposed, and people get exposed, and it's sad, but it happens. It's part of being in the community. And then in terms of gaming, I wouldn't call it a big year, but like there were some games that were pretty big. We had Baldur's Gate 3, which I personally didn't play, but I know a lot of people were very hyped for. Starfield, which is very mixed. Personally, I am enjoying the game still, and I get its downsides, but people are review bombing it. Some other big games that came out this year. Right, and we also did see a few controversies, like with Hogwarts Legacy and some other games. Some other games not being as good as they were advertised. Some games straight up being scams, like the day after or whatever it was called. I don't want to talk about that, but I didn't write a script for this, and I'm going at this completely blind, so we're both trying to figure this out as we go. And for YouTube, I guess there was also me finally reaching 400 subs, which was the goal we made for this year. Very deep into the year, but I mean, we did it. Last year, the goal was 300. The year before that was 200. This year was 400. We did it. I might actually, you know, double that. How about instead of for next year 500, why don't we just go 600? Why not, right? It's always good to have your goals stretched out like that. Why not? So yeah, next year we're gonna shoot for 600, not 500, 600. I'll try to do my best in terms of content. I have been a little slow for the last 2 months, but that contracts were coming in for winter, so that slowed down. But starting next week, or actually starting the week after, I know it's like, oh, you're really gonna start off the year by being slow. Yes. I need time to organize some of my stuff and some stuff, but yes, content should resume in maybe about a week or two. After that, you know, it'll be normal. We'll get back into the roll. Also, there's some other big stuff too, was like the whole Barbenheimer stuff with Oppenheimer and Barbie going on. I didn't watch Barbie, but I did watch Oppenheimer, and it was quite an experience for July, you know. Hoping this year we have some better stuff too to watch, because I didn't have that much stuff to watch last year. I know next year's coming out the Halo Season 2 TV show, which first one was awful, but I mean, we're gonna watch it anyways. I'm gonna force my friends to watch it. I don't know, we might do a watch along, who knows. And then we're having the Fallout TV show too. That's gonna be big. In terms of movies, I think there was a few movies that I wanted to watch, but I don't remember. There was some ups and downs this year, like always. Some funny memes, a lot of funny memes. So we'll see what next year has, because there's a lot of stuff I want to try that I didn't get to try this year. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff with friends and a lot of stuff with me and hopefully with other VTubers. Yeah, it only gets better. Remember, it only gets better. The bad is only temporary. The good lasts. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I want to just have this little short update, because like we did want to do some stuff, but like all of us are tired. All of us are a little burnt out. So I don't know. We might have something. We might not. Just keep an eye out for that. That's kind of all I had to say, really. Fun year. Good year for VTubing, good year for me, good year for my friends. I want to thank all my friends, of course, for always going through my whims and my gripes. We have Trench and Eric and Jay and Kaiser and Tommy and Sally and everyone else. I also got to meet some VTubers this year too during some events. Let's see, hopefully we'll collab. Find something to do, we'll collab. So that'll do it. I've been rambling for way too long. I know I tend to do that a lot. But yeah, I'll see you probably next year then. Probably next year. Now, thank you for watching. You're all fantastic. This has been 2023. Here's the 2024.